I ain't even start my day yet, bro. I already seen some that got me up. I open my phone, first thing I see, rapper LGP Qua dead. Hold on. I'm like, you can't be talking about Philly bull. You can't be talking about Philly bull that be in them videos rapping and trying to spread positivity on the youth. They talking about shot and killed for his chains. I'm like, nah.
On Mother's Day, May 11th, 2025, the city of Philadelphia lost one of its loudest voices for peace. LGP Qua, known to many as the voice of the youth, was gunned down in the very streets he fought to protect. He was just 25 years old. But this isn't just the story of how he died. This is the story of how he lived and why his voice still matters now more than ever.
I'm feeling like Kim, I'm thinking of a master plan. Cause all I see is death in the streets that I be stepping. Sad to say, niggas getting killed over petty shit. And nowadays, ain't nobody safe. Kids getting hit, but they don't want to hear this real shit. That's a no-no. They rather hear me rap about the cars going stir. Hey, I'm from Philadelphia where niggas, they be murking at. It's hard to praise God when niggas shooting with a church.
𝐒𝐢𝐧𝐞 Johnson wasn't your average rapper. Born in 1999 and raised in North Philadelphia, he didn't just talk about the struggle, he lived it. Every day that was his reality. And through his music, he challenged it. He went viral for his pain, not for dissing his ops or flexing chains and money, but for expressing real-life situations that still occur till this day. His music meant to wake people up, to see the trap that we was stuck in. And to the youth, he was more than entertainment. He was guidance to the younger kids. He spoke out against gun violence, police brutality, poverty, and hopelessness. He wanted change in his community. He poured back into it, all he could. 𝐒𝐢𝐧𝐞 could have moved out of his hometown and started a new life, but North Philadelphia is all he known. He felt like he could change things, and he felt like the community needed him. And that's why he never rushed to leave his hometown, because Philly was in his heart. But tragically, on Mother's Day, Qua was shot and killed in Juniata Park neighborhood around 4:40 p.m. He was rushed to Temple University Hospital in a private vehicle, but it was too late. He was pronounced dead at 4:56 p.m. What makes this even more heartbreaking is the timing. Mother's Day, a day meant for love and celebration, now forever marked for the woman who raised him alone. The same day she was supposed to be honored is the same day she'll now mourn her baby boy she poured her life into. To those who knew him best, Qua was loyal to the core, the type to ride till the wheels fell off. He was selfless, always putting his loved ones before himself. A protector, a leader, and a heart bigger than the block he grew up on.
You're different because your lyrical content is not as violent or, as graphic as some other hip-hop artists. That's your platform. You're the voice of the youth. You keep it positive. Talk about that a little bit. How your style is different.
I mean, I feel like my style is different and unique in its own right because at the end of the day, I'm from Philly. Like, talk like your average Philly guy, rap like your average Philly guy, but I rap with content. Mm-hmm. I rap with a purpose. I rap with a meaning. Like, I rap with, give you something to look forward to. Like, it's not always about being a gangster. That's all. I try to simple it up. It ain't always about being a gangster.
Even Philly rapper Meek Mill spoke out about the heartbreaking situation, saying, "Taking the lives of ambitious young men like this on Mother's Day, that's something that sadly feels all too common in Philly. This kind of pain changes you. Prayers to the family. It's time we start getting these guns off the streets. This is beyond sad."
Leave my mark in this game and I call that rare timing. I'm from a place where the bullet holes or the tears dropping. Man, my life is like a nigga walking down the street of glass with no shoes. That's the closest I came to red bottom. See, this the realest shit I never wrote. He had a scholarship, but he ain't go, cause his op was about to make parole. He want this nigga dead, he want this nigga soul. I know a mom and daughter that stopped speaking, cause she stopped taking her birth control. My city's dying. Blood is everywhere. This shit can't be resolved. She traumatized. She seen her grandma die. To take her final cough, I know the feeling. Pockets in your stomach ain't got nothing, dog. I'm calling God, but he didn't get my message, cause my phone was off. I know you proud of me, but I'm from North. We never hear that shit. If 4 niggas catch one body, they gonna share that shit. Hand me down. You couldn't fit it, I rewear that shit. He shot the block but killed the little girl that's making a TikTok vid.
I know you proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed.
Latest on the investigation into the murder of a Philadelphia rapper. LGP Qua was shot in Juniata Park yesterday afternoon. The gunman on the loose. Action News reporter Walter Perez live for us where that shooting happened. Walter, you talk with a local host who recently interviewed that rapper.
That's right, John, and as you mentioned, this is where the whole thing unfolded yesterday afternoon, a shooting that took the life of a young man known as LGP Qua, and as of this afternoon, the motive remains unclear and no arrests have been made. His name was Kadir Johnson, but to his fans, he was LGP Qua, an up-and-coming rapper out of Philadelphia. But those ambitions came to a violent conclusion yesterday afternoon when investigators say LGP Qua was shot in the chest on East Luzerne Street near the M Street intersection. Johnson was taken to Temple Hospital, where he died a short time later. Popular multimedia host 𝐒𝐡𝐢𝐧𝐞 says she interviewed the 30-year-old rapper several times over the years and is stunned by the news of what happened.
We don't even have any words anymore. You know, this is not the first young artist that we've lost recently from Philly. It's becoming just a story that no one wants to hear, but that everyone's used to hearing.
And 𝐒𝐡𝐢𝐧𝐞 says the most heartbreaking part is that Qua was actively trying to alter the image of hip-hop, moving it into a more positive light. After spending some time in prison, Qua started rapping about setting an example and becoming a contributor to society, a stark contrast to the negative messaging from so many other hip-hop artists.
A young guy not saying those things, being positive, you know, giving people inspiration, and even he is susceptible to some of the things that our youth is dealing with right now, and it's just sad.
Well, a $20,000 reward is in place for information leading to an arrest and conviction in this case. If you know anything that can help solve this case, please contact Philadelphia Police. Reporting live from Juniata Park, Walter Perez, Channel 6, Action News.
This feels like an ongoing cycle. We keep losing positive voices out of Philly. From PNB Rock to Phat and now Qua. It's honestly ridiculous. Let's keep his family lifted in prayer. If you're watching this, please like, comment, and share the video.
I'm so over black on black crime, like for real. If you're from PA, you probably know who LGP Qua is. Baby, why did y'all go kill him? Why would y'all go kill him? Philly, you down bad for that one, for real. Y'all kill him over some chains he probably would have gave y'all. I'm so mad. You know, it's certain deaths you just really feel like you feel impacted by that shit. This is somebody rapping about life experiences, somebody rapping about positivity, somebody rapping about making a change in the black community. Y'all stay targeting the wrong people. Why are y'all killing people who's trying to make a difference and make a change for us? How the gonna grow as a nation, let alone a race, if y'all keep killing the wrong mother? Please. I think it hit me different now because I got a baby boy now. I got a black son in America who I gotta raise alone. What the fuck? Like, oh, you gotta make a change. Come on.
It really used to be a time where, like, directly aligning yourself with the devil was frowned upon. Like, the fact that y'all took Qua life last night over a chain, I can't even say I'm surprised at you niggas because y'all don't really have no morals. Like, y'all don't have no integrity behind the shit that y'all do. It's very evident. But I'ma just say this, like, if people ever wonder why I'm very, very mindful of just, like, being around people or being in amongst company, but I don't really know who niggas is and what they get into and shit like that, I don't want to be nowhere near you niggas. When it's time to pay y'all debt back, because y'all gonna have to answer for the shit that y'all do. Like, that's the part that niggas not teaching y'all. You don't get even if you don't get caught with what you doing and shit like that, you can't escape the energy. You can't escape the karma, the energy that you putting out into the universe, the type of shit that you putting out into the universe, it has no choice but to return to you. When it's time to pay your debt, when it's time for that energy to return back to you, I don't want to be nowhere near you niggas. Because the shit gonna be so powerful that it fuck around and affect everybody that you around, everything that you love, everything that's valuable to you. Like, the type of charged up energy that y'all be putting out, the type of shit that y'all do, I don't even think that y'all realize, like, spiritually, what this shit means for y'all. Spiritually, the type of contracts y'all signing y'all life away to. I don't even want to be auntie. I don't even want to be auntie that's preaching about, but y'all niggas, y'all gotta get y'all souls right. Y'all gotta get y'all souls right. I'm telling y'all, y'all have to get y'all souls right. Y'all gotta get y'all mind right. Y'all gotta get back into whatever your religion is, whatever you believe in spiritually. Y'all little niggas need to get back into studying this shit. Because you don't escape nothing. You don't get away with nothing. That was a crazy joint. Y'all don't get no points for that. Y'all don't get no points for Qua. Like, and that's the part about it that's like, oh yeah, you little niggas is, y'all burnt out. Like, that shit over for a lot of y'all. But Qua, that's a crazy joint. I ain't even gonna lie to you.